gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The biggest names in music.
Oh, wow.
Big names, big songs, big guests, big prizes.
Well, it's a big show. Okay.
The Big Show.
Put your hands together for the one and only
Glenn, Angel, FD, and Sean.
That's what I'm talking about.
1FM 91.3. Good times, greatest hits.
1, 2, 3.
Good morning and welcome to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. It's Glenn, Angel, FD, Sean, and the one and only rockstar arms, Natalie Dow. Good morning, Natalie.
Good morning.
Good morning. How was your weekend?
Weekend was good. Indulging in the quick going out as a family of 3 where we could. And that was about as exciting as it got.
Because we're all back down to 2s now.
Exactly.
At least for the next month.
But it's okay. This is not going to affect you very much, right, Natalie?
No, just the family unit. But from apart from that, no, it's all fine for me. Work as usual. Gyms are still open. With some restrictions. So and I'll still run. So that's fine by me.
Right. And once again, I mean, to all Rockstar Arms fans who have the Rockstar Fit app, there are no problems there. You can work out, with Natalie anytime, anywhere.
That's right.
So Natalie, to kick it off, you said gyms are now open. Glenn made reference to your app. How do we, as individuals, or how do you as a professional, determine physical fitness?
Yeah, so it's divided into 4 health-related areas and then 6 skill-related. So you think about health-related, it's things that let you stay physically healthy, like cardiovascular fitness, muscular strength and endurance, flexibility, body composition. But then we talk about skills-based fitness, which are things that enhance your performance, that we work on to get better. So there are 6 of those different skills: agility, balance, coordination, speed, power, and reaction time.
Wow.
And out of those 6, what would you say is the hardest to sort of master?
Yeah, I think speed is always hard because, that takes a lot of work. And if you think about, really working on how to get that faster, you're doing a lot of high intensity training, which works. You're doing hill repeat, it's interval based. And as you get older, it gets harder to keep that speed up. And I think agility is always an interesting one too, because that's all about changing direction really fast. And again, as we get older, that constant rapid motion and change of direction is harder on our joints. So things to get better, you're doing things like ladder drills, which will help you, or fast feet exercises, just to keep nimble and being able to change direction. So great for a tennis player.
Right. Okay, it's time to work out with Natalie Dow. Shall we do it?
Yes.
We shall.
Well, we take a listen to Eddie Money right now. Here's Take Me Home Tonight on The Big Show, 1FM 91.3.
All right.
Wow, it looks like you've got quite a bit lined up. I've never seen such a long
I know.
list
I'm
of...
mixing it up
Good luck,
this
Angel.
week.
Because usually it's you, Angel. Now
That's
she
right,
knows
yeah.
it's me.
Yeah,
So.
She's,
Yeah, so we're changing the format
Good.
this week just to mix it up a bit.
in Malay, we call this tekan.
So get ready, Glenn.
There you go.
So we are going to do a quick warm-up, each round of 30 seconds of fast feet. Then we're going to do sets of 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 10 seconds. So no rest in between, straight into them. And they're 3 exercises that are progressively going to get harder. So for the first round, I'll just quickly go. We'll do a sumo squat, so legs wide. Then we'll do a squat pulse. And then we're going to do a squat jump. So they'll get harder. Then we'll hit the plank taps. Turn it over for a quick tricep dip, and then a full push-up for the last 10 seconds. And then for our abs, we're going to focus on a bicycle crunch, then a butterfly sit up, and then we'll be doing V-ups for the last 10 seconds.
I tired already, you know.
Good luck, Glenn. Good luck.
So much, a little bit spicy. We're going to have 20 seconds break in between each set of 3. Just spicing it up a bit today. But we'll start with our 30 seconds of fast feet just to warm up. So this goes back to the agility. All right, we will go in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Glenn's already sweating.
Setting up the mat.
So stay on your toes, nice and easy. Just warming everything up. But yeah, this is good. Then we'll spice it up. We're going to jump to the right and back. So a little bit of spice. And then left.
Left.
There we go. Then right.
Ah, he knew it. Don't fall down now, you.
And left. So this is the coordination part. All right, 10 more seconds. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out.
Shake it up. Ooh, yeah, boy.
So we should be feeling a little bit warm. We're going to get ready for 30 seconds of sumo squats, 20 seconds of a squat pulse, and then 10 seconds of a squat jump. All right, guys, get ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're really pushing those legs out. Our legs are wide, feet turned out slightly.
Test the stretch of those jeans.
All right. Yeah, almost done, but we're not going to rest now. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going straight into the pulses. So stay there and let's pulse for 20 seconds.
Feel the burn.
Yes.
Feeling it already.
So really feel that. You're really on your inner thighs. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going into the jumps. So let's bring our legs in a bit closer. And we're squat jumping for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out. Good job. You're at 20 seconds now. We're hitting the ground. We're going to do the plank taps first for 30 seconds. So working on our arms this time and a bit of our core. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keeping that body nice and straight, sucking in our butt and our belly. If you need to drop to your knees and do these, that is absolutely fine. Make sure your hands under your shoulders though. So whatever you can maintain for 30 seconds. Good job. That's it. Remember, don't rock. Feet wider apart will help. 3, 2, 1. Let's flip it for those triceps. So hips up, and we're pushing down. It's a quick one today. That's it. 20 seconds here, only got 5 seconds left. Now we're flipping it for a full push-up for 10 seconds. All right.
It's amazing how quiet all of us are just watching Glenn.
In shock.
No, but look at him. He's so determined to get this done.
Oh no, he didn't even complete one. Okay, done.
So
Stay
bad.
on the ground.
Did I miss out on something?
Yeah.
No,
but
not quick enough.
She just changed timing only.
Now, so bicycle,
push-ups can you do?
sit up, and then
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Bicycles.
Go. Bicycles.
Bicycle crunch.
Oh, with the jeans. My hero.
Yeah, I know.
They're really going to be stretched by the end of this.
It's like
Go, Glenn, go.
the guy in Footloose. Who's
Glenn's
the guy?
very
Kevin Bacon.
fast with his bicycle crunch.
Yeah, try and go a little bit more controlled.
Slower.
A little bit more.
She says to slow it down and feel more control. Okay, Savasana.
He's done. He's.
Straight into our sit up.
Oh, today is CrossFit now. She's feeling it.
Come on, Glenn.
How much did you eat over the weekend?
Ground behind.
Let's
then
go.
toes.
All that beer and that carbs.
Open.
And now we're going into V-up, so feet together. Up. Feet don't touch the ground. And done.
Yay!
Well done, Glenn.
Well done.
Oh, well done.
That
Glenn.
was round one.
That was round.
Was it just like that?
Yeah.
Coming up?
Yeah.
Yes,
straight
yes.
up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Oh, that was
Intense.
intense. Yeah, just watching it was intense.
Everybody take a break. Come back in 15 minutes. Bye. Tired.
So that's what you really mean about the agility, because you went from, you did the plank tap, and then you flipped around, did the tricep dip, and then you flipped around and you did the push up.
Yes.
But you could have gone from plank tap to push up, but you did that on purpose, right?
Yes, and also because you can push up for a lot of people is still a hard exercise to do for 20 seconds. So the progressive, the exercise in this case should get harder as the time gets lesser.
The movement, right? Okay,
Yes.
okay, got it.
Yeah.
That is that is quite amazing.
Did
Absolutely.
you work off all the birthday cake?
Birthday cake.
Ate so much,
Oh, yeah?
man. I tell you this weekend.
Kaya lah, wife's birthday must celebrate.
I had a giant burrito last night.
Oh my gosh.
But a barramundi burrito.
Ooh.
A barramundi burrito.
You
Yeah.
worked off a tenth of that barramundi,
I
just.
think so, yes.
I had chicken rice just before
Yeah.
I fell asleep, boy.
Oh,
Just before you slept.
Yeah. Enjoyed just now.
how bad? Okay, so Natalie, how bad is it to eat just before you sleep something heavy like that, carbs?
Yes, not good. Your body doesn't repair. Your body's just digesting food all night. You can't. So
Sleep
that's
is
why you
horrible.
don't. Because it's working overtime trying to get that food through your body, rather than just actually taking time to repair and after a day.
But some people don't sleep, peacefully when they're
Until-
full. But there's some of us who love
can.
sleeping on a full stomach. Maybe we can ask you that
Yeah.
once again.
Here we go.
All right, that was Blur Song 2 right here on The Big Show, 1FM 91.3. Just in time, because for those of you who are watching us on The Big Show TV, we were working out with Rockstar Arms, Natalie Dow, and that was a pretty intense workout.
Still tensing.
Woohoo! Natalie,
Yeah, that was
just
solid.
run through what you just did.
Yes.
What you just did with us.
So after the warm-up, we did an intense 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 10 seconds without a break. And so we did some legs, some arms and some core, but progressively harder exercises as we went along. So it's pretty intense interval workout.
And Natalie, would you consider that cardio or strength training?
I think that was really cardio because we're moving pretty fast then. If
Yep.
you're doing it slower and for longer, it'd be a good strength workout.
I could have told you that, Angel. Cardio. Yes, that was cardio.
So, Natalie, we were talking about overindulging over the weekend, and sometimes we overindulge through the entire week. But also, Sean was mentioning having eaten some chicken rice just before going to sleep. So I picture him eating it in
boy.
bed and then
Yes.
shutting his eyes, right after that.
With the tear coming down my face. Eating my
and then,
feelings,
and then
basically.
Sean, you were like, you had terrible sleep.
Yeah, I guess because the food was trying to digest, right? So the entire night. So yeah, I keep waking up like every couple of minutes.
Oh, wow. So,
Wow,
Natalie, how bad is it?
Yeah, it is bad. And I think that's one of the reasons, people that sleep so badly is eating so late. So your body should be repairing in the evening when you're sleeping. That's the time for it to get better. But if you've just eaten, all it's doing is focusing on digesting food. So you're actually working it quite hard. And I know Glenn will say, I sleep well.
Yeah, I do. Unlike Sean, right? I sleep so well.
Yeah, your quality of sleep may be not so good. So maybe your deep sleep isn't as deep as it should be
Right.
during that time. Or imagine how much of an athlete you would be if you didn't eat just before you went to sleep.
So
I shall stop
Natalie,
doing that. I shall stop doing that.
Yeah.
So what's the time difference between, say, that last meal and going to bed?
I think a big meal you want to allow 2 hours. if possible. You know, some people are a big believer in having something like a bit of Greek yogurt before they go to bed because it's slow releasing protein. Something lighter like that is okay, not a whole bowl, just a couple of spoons. But ideally 2 hours before you go to sleep, you should stop eating.
Okay. Good tips. Okay, so we're talking today about being skilled at fitness, and just how is physical fitness determined, though?
Yeah, so, you know, there's so many different things. It's, you know, the cardio, the muscular, the flexibility, the body composition. And then, you know, there's so many other skills along with it if we actually do want to reach our maximum performance. So things like coordination are important. You know, great ways to improve coordination is, you know, playing catch, just skipping on a rope, throwing objects at targets is a good way to keep that up. And then as we, you know, we all want to be stronger, but power is the ability to move our body parts swiftly while using maximum force of the muscles. So, you know, a lot of people confuse strength and power. So when you're thinking about power and you're wanting to improve that, do things like box jumps, pushing those weighted sleds, kettlebell swings. You know, you see all of those movements in a CrossFit, but they're actually movements that anyone can do in a controlled manner too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's good you brought up coordination, because I think many people think they're okay when it comes to coordination until they're put to the test.
Yes. You know, and you watch someone maybe even like dribble a basketball, which is a great one because that's hand-eye coordination, and a lot of people can't.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
So-
that is true.
And swimmers generally are pretty bad at coordination, which is a funny thing, catching a ball. Just go and play catch with your kids and see how coordinated you are. It's a super simple thing like that.
I'm going to throw a ball at Joseph Schooling the next time I see him.
Well, we've been talking about dementia for quite a few weeks now, right? And this is a good way to kind of hopefully lessen the onset of dementia and Alzheimer's by keeping the mind sharp with hand-eye coordination activities, like you were talking about.
Absolutely. You know, and there's actually some great places in Israel that are doing a lot of work with fitness and dementia as well. So around exercise classes. So I think that's something that we can maybe look to in the future to help with that, because it certainly keeps the brain going in different ways.
I was also watching a TED Talk over the weekend about how learning a new language is also great for keeping the mind sharp. So they say we should learn how to speak at least 2 languages, but more will keep your mind even sharper than practicing it every day.
And martial arts is a great one. You know, pick the martial arts. If you're a bit older and you don't want that combat one, pick one that, you know, a Tai Chi or something.
Tai Chi.
Yeah, those movements really keep your brain sharp.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think,
fantastic.
I think Tai Chi is for me. Movements are a bit slower as well.
Yeah, I like Qigong. Qigong is quite fun as well.
Qigong is, Qigong and Tai Chi.
breathing.
Qigong,
All right, Glenn, are you
Tai
ready,
Chi,
Glenn?
It's about the same. Yeah, you know, can you tell I'm stalling?
Just like,
It's time to work out.
work out again.
All right, here we go. Once again, set number 2. I'm working out with Natalie Dow. You should too. In the meantime, here's Big Mountain, Baby I Love Your Way on 1FM 91.3.
Ooh, baby, I love.
Every day. All right. Good
All
luck.
right. Get ready for those fast feet. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. That's it, a little bit faster this time. And we'll go to the right
To the right.
and the left.
Left.
And the left.
Left.
Left. Oh,
Left,
wrong way.
Right. Right, left. One wrong.
Right.
Right.
I shouldn't be laughing.
No, you should. And left.
No, I shouldn't.
You should.
Because it looks a
left
hell of a
on
lot
TV, not
easier than
here.
it actually is.
Mirror image.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2,
All
1.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks simple, but it's not.
That's good for running, actually, though. That makes you faster. That's a good speed drill. All right, we are going to start with those sumo squats.
So squats.
All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, down a little bit lower this time if we can. Just hands tapping the ground.
Oh, nice with the kettlebell. Well done, Glenn.
Oh,
Easier lah.
easier.
The
Harder,
gravity.
that's why harder.
It's easier to tap the kettlebell on the ground.
Push those legs out, feel it in the inner thighs. Nice and soft on your knees. That's it. 5 seconds to go. Then we'll go into the pulses.
Pulses.
And stay down and pulse.
Pulse. Stay down and pulse. Woo.
Tomorrow you're going to be feeling it.
Whoa.
No lah, I never feel these things.
Yeah.
Sure you do.
Sure.
That's it.
I'm not doing it and I'm feeling it.
Eddie, left.
3, 2, 1. Let's do the jumps now.
My
Jumps.
bum.
Yeah, feel the bum.
My
jump.
bum.
Jump.
Jump.
That's it. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it out. Good job. Legs are done.
Legs are
Back
done.
down to the ground. For
Down to
those
the ground.
Arms.
What are we doing again?
What-
Plank tap.
Plank tap.
taps.
That's right.
All right, if you want to challenge a bit more this time, bring your feet in closer.
She say challenge yourself, bring your feet closer.
I did my feet closer just now. I was.
And again, if you need to, on your knees is fine if that's what you're more
Tapping
comfortable.
Eddie, shoulder tapping.
He's stalling again.
Yeah.
He's like, what's happening?
Also because I can't hear, I got no headphones. So I'm shouting for him.
Stay strong, suck in those bellies. 3, 2, 1. Let's
3, 2,
flip
1,
it.
flip.
Flip for
Lie
those
on your back.
triceps.
Tricep.
Oh,
dip.
triceps.
That's
Like a
it.
crab position, tricep. Ooh, one leg some more.
Ooh.
Dip.
Drop the triceps, like a dip.
3, 2.
3, 2, 1, finish.
All right, push-ups now.
Push-ups.
On your toes.
Basic push-ups. Can start already.
You can start. We're finished now.
Finish already. Now, trying butterflies, is it?
All right, now on our core, getting ready for those bicycle crunches.
Oh, bicycle crunch.
All right. Let's make sure that leg is extended. This nice and long. Let's go.
Go. Extend your legs.
That's it. Neck off the ground. Making sure one shoulder's on the ground.
Shoulders on the ground, she said.
Just one. That's it. 5 seconds, hang in there.
5
Inch
seconds.
back, sit up, and let's go.
I'm done. Sit up. Bicycle.
Going already.
Go already.
Yep,
Start
go.
already. No rest.
Good job. 5 seconds, guys, hang in. 3, 2, 1. Now V-ups.
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 Oh,
Go,
good
go, go.
Maureen on our Facebook page says, these are very challenging but effective workouts. I've done this all before.
Good job, guys.
Fantastic.
Good for her.
Woo.
Do now, lah, Maureen.
She's like, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice. Well done, Glenn.
I feel like faster on the second round.
Because we knew what to expect.
Yeah.
You still got 3 minutes so we can do more.
I'm perspiring.
You can do another round, Nat. You got 3 minutes.
Oh, really? You want to do another round?
Thanks.
No thanks, he says.
That's making me hungry.
Ooh, chicken rice.
Oh,
Hey, so Nat, a question. How does reaction time and coordination make a difference?
yeah. So coordination, is using all of the senses of the body together during movement. So that's what that's all about. Is activating all those senses, like hand-eye, like hearing, touching, everything in action. Reaction time.
Glenn, we can hear you, Glenn.
He can't hear you, so he's just having his own conversations.
Sorry.
It's just
He's
recovery.
fanning himself.
This is what off air is.
Yeah,
This-
off air. Just do your own thing. One time, one target, we say. Nat's just trying to explain things.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, he's recovering. That's okay.
Yeah.
You can lie down in
The hardest
Shavasana.
workout. Yeah.
I was just telling Sean, sometimes when I work out in my patio, I the heat is unbearable. I gotta leave like 2 fans on, I mean, even here in air conditioning, and it's pretty cool in here.
Yeah.
I'm perspiring like crazy.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's all the bad stuff coming out of your body.
Probably, yes.
So Nat, question, is it good to sweat a lot, or should we be worried if we're not sweating enough?
No, it's good to sweat. Everyone is different. But generally, the fitter you are, the faster you sweat, because it's just your body cooling down. And if you sweat a lot, your body's much more in tune and knows how to cool itself down as fast as possible. So, but a lot of it is just genes as well. So some people just don't sweat much. I'm a massive sweater.
So nothing to do with Glenn's stretchy jeans then?
No, that probably doesn't help.
But I see a lot of people, Nat, the minute they start to sweat, they start to reach for isotonic drinks because I need to replenish.
No, you back it up and start and have them before, have something before you exercise. And then unless you're, at it hard for an hour of full on sweat, you don't need an isotonic drink.
Yeah.
Like a marathoner or a long distance runner or
Yeah, or
something,
even
right?
just, a 10K run. Yeah, then think about it afterwards, but have something with no sugar and that's actually going to replenish something in your body, not just I won't say the brands, not just something that actually doesn't have much goodness in it. You want something with magnesium and salt in it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So last night I had Mexican food, as I was mentioning. Plenty of salt in that one.
30 seconds.
And I had Moscato to go with that.
Oh,
So no wonder the sweat lah.
Which is why 2 sets with Nat here, and this evening I'm going to do something as well.
It's
On
all
the
that sugar and
treadmill.
salt coming out of your body.
It's all the sugar coming out, absolutely. And so make sure you hydrate. You do need to hydrate.
Stand by.
Okay.
FD traffic.
Okay.
In 3, 2.
1FM 91.3 traffic.
So we've got the usual delays across the expressways. The PIE towards Changi, an accident after Paya Lebar Road. Congestion is to Kallang. Please avoid lanes 1 and 3. PIE towards Tuas, an obstacle on the road after Paya Lebar Road. Congestion to Bedok North Road. Avoid lane 1 there. AYE towards the MCE, an accident after Portsdown Avenue exit. Congestion is to Buena Vista exit. Avoid lane 1. Please stay within the speed limit. Have everyone buckled up. Be safe as you drive today.
FD sounds like Robo Traffic Cop this morning.
Optimus Prime.
Do I really?
Good morning, Singapore. You're tuned into The Big Show and The Big Show TV. The Big Show TV is now exclusively on the 1FM 91.3 Facebook page, okay? So go spread the word in case, your friends have been asking you, how come we're not on The Big Show TV Facebook page? Well, we're all on the 1FM 91.3 Facebook page right now. Our guest for this morning and every Monday is Rockstar Arms, Natalie Dow. Good morning, Natalie.
Good morning. I'm feeling a bit sweaty after that workout.
I'm feeling very sweaty after that workout. Oh man, my shirt is drenched.
So Natalie, how important is it to keep up with our reaction time and coordination, and how does that make a difference in when you work out?
Yeah, so reaction time is obviously the ability to respond quickly to what you hear, see or feel. So think about that starting block on a swimming race or on the track. And it's a lot of times it's sports specific, but some things that you can do to help with your reaction time are, playing table tennis, those lopsided reaction balls, throw those around. It just keeps your brain sharp. And then when it comes to coordination, it's using all of the senses in our body at one time during movement. So hand-eye coordination is key, playing catch, jumping rope. But coordination then is different to balance, which is about stabilizing our body when we're standing still or moving.
The question of coconut water has come up again on our Facebook page. Nat, do coconut water consume it before or after? When do we consume it? Should we consume it?
You know, I love these frozen coconut drinks called Melty, which I have after a long run, but it's my treat after a long run. Coconut water does have quite a high fat content, so it's great and it can be better than a lot of isotonic drinks. So just, again, it's not the best thing to have. Go and have something like a Bix Hydration or even a Noon is much better for you.
Speaking of coconut water, I had 5 pina coladas on Saturday.
Ooh.
That's the last time I'm having 5 pina coladas.
All right, Glenn, focus. All right, Natalie. When it comes to hydrating, when in doubt, can water do the trick for everything?
You know, absolutely. I mean, you should be hydrating before you go for a run or any exercise that you do, not waiting until afterwards. But you should be able to last an hour out there if you're going for a run or exercising. If you do, small sips along the way. But, you know, I ran at 2:00 on Saturday and it was boiling hot. So I really felt like I needed something after that. So just have something at home ready that's actually good for you, not just sugar-filled.
So, Nat, are you saying that too much water is bad as well?
You know, you can get, that's how people get stitches, and you can feel it sloshing around in your stomach if you take big gulps. So smaller sips along the way is much better than, you know, a whole bottle of something halfway round.
Okay. Fantastic.
Cool. All right, then. Thank you so much, Nat.
Thanks, guys. Have a great week ahead.
You too. See you next week, okay?
Bye.
Bye-bye. And next week, I'm going to make sure I come in here with my workout attire.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I keep on forgetting. Because I keep on thinking Angel's going to work out.
That's true. So
Yeah, no, Angel's taking a break.
What you did in what you were wearing was, well, hats off, mate, I tell you.
Can you imagine when I'm in my really short shorts?
Oh. Don't you
What's
have
gonna
long
happen?
pants?
What long pants?
I don't know.
No.
Wear like
When
leggings or
When
something.
exercises, he's in
My tiny shorts.
1970s
The
short
tiny
shorts.
1970s shorts and some leg warmers and a headband.
With,
Best if I'm in my boxer shorts. That's how I work out at home, you know.
with the extra kettlebells on.
Oh, BB is here. BB
Yes,
is here.
yes. I think we should
Good
go on
morning,
Facebook.
BB.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, BB Chia is our principal dietitian, and we're so happy to have you here every Monday at 8:30. BB, just very quickly tell us what you have for us today.
I think in the next couple of weeks, there will be people, you know, cooking more from home since you're working from home or school from home. And so I'm going to show you a supermarket list or a shopping list where you can buy and then eat and for good nutrition as well as immunity. And so these foods are not only easily found, but also they store very well. And so you don't have to keep heading out into the supermarkets or the wet markets in order to get your groceries.
Okay, all right.
Perfect.
Now, you know, I've been eating very badly, BB. So I think I need to work, you know, closely with you. And because, I mean, you're on the show, you know, membership has its privileges. You know what I mean? Okay. All right, watch BB. Okay, here's Michael Bolton. Love is a Wonderful Thing on The Big Show, 1FM 91.3. We're also live on The Big Show TV with BB Chia.
All right.
That's a lot of stuff you got in front of you, BB.
Yes. So we're not going to use all the ingredients to cook today. Today we're going to make a sweet potato wedges in an air fryer. But maybe we can go through some of these things that you can buy easily in the supermarket. And like I said, you know, they store very well in your pantry or in your kitchen. And so it makes shopping just or meal planning that little bit easier. So there are some micronutrients that are essential for supporting your immunity. Of course, you know, the diet alone is not going to support your entire immunity. So this is only part of it, okay? And one of the key nutrients is actually vitamin A. And that's why we are using sweet potatoes to make a wedges today. And apart from sweet potatoes, peppers are also very rich in vitamin A.
Yes. Does it make a difference what color what the color of the pepper is? Green, because green, red, and yellow all taste different.
Yes. So the red tend to be slightly high in vitamin A, and they all have different nutrients, but they're actually quite similar because I guess they come from the same family. And I also have a yellow one, which I think maybe for children they might prefer. It has a milder flavor. And with sweet potato, only half a big sweet potato would give you all the vitamin A you need. And so it's kind of like the easy way to ensure that you get all the vitamin A for the day.
So even sweet potatoes, right? Bibi, my question to you is, does it make a difference if it's Malaysian sweet potato or Japanese sweet potato?
The nutrient content is quite similar. Today I'm using a more, the yellow flesh Japanese sweet potato.
Okay.
It's also highly promoted for, anti-aging. The Okinawan people, they eat a lot of this kind of sweet potato and they enjoy good, healthy, long life. But I think it's just also the taste. I quite prefer.
Oh, you mean when you think about Japanese potatoes, sweet potatoes, you think about the Okinawan people?
Yes.
You know who I think of? Don Donkey.
Don.
I think he's from Okinawa as well.
Yes. And it's so easy. They just bake it for you and you can just grab a bag. I think that could be something that people could look for as well. And then the next few nutrients are a bunch of B vitamins. And B vitamins are responsible for a lot of parts of metabolism as well as DNA and cell formation. And so you need to get enough B vitamins. So the first one is a B6. And in order to get enough B6, you need to be eating pistachios. So you can buy the ones that is in the shell, or you could buy those that has been deshelled and use that even in stews. So not only in desserts, you could actually use it for savory food items as well. Then the next vitamin is B9. I think B9 or folate is something that a lot of people don't eat enough. And so the two foods that I have picked, if you eat half a cup of each, you will get the enough B9 or folate. The first one would be spinach.
Ooh.
I hope people like spinach.
I love spinach.
Yeah.
Popeye.
Yep. What?
Popeye the Sailor Man.
Popeye.
Yes. If you want muscles like him, you have to eat spinach. And the spinach that I have chosen is a frozen spinach, just in case you don't have fresh ones. And these are very conveniently frozen into little golf ball size, and so you can decide how much to take out and cook for that meal, and you can put the rest back into the freezer.
Not to be mistaken for Brussels sprouts. Because if it's kind of like packed up in balls, right?
Yes, it looks a bit like a Brussels sprout when it is frozen. So half a cup of cooked spinach would give you about 130 micrograms of folate. You need about 400. And then the next superfood, which I don't have here, but it's edamame, and you can easily buy those frozen as well. So half a cup of edamame will give you 230 micrograms, which means together you are very, very close to your folate intake. So you don't need to take a supplement if you have a good diet.
Yeah.
So these two foods are chosen, and they can be found in the frozen section. Is frozen better than fresh? I think they are
Really?
not the same.
About the
It's
same.
not the same,
Because
because
grandmothers
frozen.
always tell you fresh is better than frozen.
Yes.
So
But it's flash frozen, so it's fine.
Yes,
That's right. Don't listen to grandma.
Listen to BB.
But maybe in the past, frozen food tend to be a little bit more processed. But now you could find freshly frozen food that is doesn't have any added sugar or salt, and so they are quite good still.
okay.
Then the next nutrient is B12. So if you're vegetarian or vegan, you may not get enough B12. But I've selected this food item that everybody can take, apart if you have gout. And it actually tastes pretty good. It's called nutritional yeast. Angelique, do you like nutritional yeast?
I do like nutritional yeast because it replaces a lot of like cheesy dishes and stuff like that, but I haven't cooked with it.
Yes.
What? I've never heard of nutritional yeast.
Nutritional
You
yeast,
mean
yeah.
all
They
the
use
other-
it. Sorry?
No, so regular yeast is not nutritional? What?
Well, this is prepared differently. They are fermented and then after that dehydrated. And it tastes like cheese, exactly like cheese. And so today I'm going to use that and sprinkle it into the sweet potato wedges. And because it is savory, so I'm not going to add any salt. But of course, if you like to add some salt to flavor, you can. A teaspoon of this would give you twice the amount of B12 you need. And it is so tasty. I just want to continue eating it.
Yeah.
It's really
It replaces your cheese, yeah.
Nothing can replace cheese. Come on.
Until you try nutritional yeast. So if you make your own vegan cheese at home, if you do, you can use that to also help to give that umami. It does taste quite umami, I have to say. But of course, if you do enjoy seafood, like say for example, clams is a super source of B12, and all you need is just one clam in order to meet your entire day's need for B12.
Really?
Wow.
So if I
Just
have my
one.
spaghetti vongole,
You'll have more than enough.
That's way too much then. Oh, wow.
So you need about 2.4 micrograms of B12 a day, yeah. And in 3 ounces of clam, it's 84 micrograms.
You know, I recently got B12 supplements and didn't realize that they were 5,000 mcg and keeps me up all day. I don't need a nap. I can work out. I'm a beast. It's like ridiculous.
I'm a beast.
Yeah, I was wondering what was up, right? And for a whole week, I'm like running around the house and doing everything I can and doing more. And I realized it was the B12 because it was way too much.
something tells me you overdose on quite a few things, Angel.
Like what?
Like remember you were showing me I think a
vitamin
photo
C
of your
as well?
vitamin D, I think. And
was
I
it?
think I was thinking to myself, "Hey, I think that's a little bit too much." Like I'm
I
not
think
sure, but
vitamin
how much vitamin D are you taking again on a daily basis?
I don't know. I have to look at my bottle.
I think something
I'm
like
taking
10,000
D3.
IU, I think.
I'm taking D3. I know, but I have to have a look.
Right. How much D3 is sufficient, BB?
Okay, you can answer that on air. Wait, are we going back FD1 traffic in 3,
Yeah.
2.
1FM 91.3 traffic.
The TPE towards the SLE, an accident at Punggol Road exit. PIE towards Changi, an accident after Paya Lebar Road. Congestion is to Kallang. Avoid lanes 1 and 3. PIE towards Tuas, an obstacle on the road after Paya Lebar Road. Congestion to Bedok North Road. Avoid lane 1. We also have the AYE towards the MCE, an accident after Portsdown Avenue exit. Congestion is to Buena Vista exit. Avoid lane 1. Please stay within the speed limit. Have everyone buckled up. Be safe as you drive today.
Good morning, Singapore. Welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Our guest for this morning is our principal dietitian, BB Chia, who's showing us all these wonderful ingredients and telling us what vitamins they contain. Ingredients that we can use while most of us stay home right now, because staying home is the default. Right? So many people are going to be working from home till the 24th of October. And so this is very timely, BB, that you're going through all these ingredients. So you've shown us the peppers. You've got the green and the yellow pepper. And what vitamins do they contain?
They are rich in vitamin A, and later on we're going to make a sweet potato wedges. And so, but sweet potatoes is one of the king in vitamin A. So half a cup of this would give you all the vitamin A that you need.
Right.
And yes, so the items I've selected are easily found in the supermarket, and they generally store well in your fridge or in your pantry so that you can cook healthy during this period.
Right. And vitamin B, you've got pistachios there.
Yes, as well as spinach, rich in folate. You can buy frozen ones. They are equally good as fresh. They are frozen in convenient little golf ball size so that you can choose how much you want to use and put the rest back into the freezer. And we also have vitamin D that we spoke about just now. And I have chosen, this is one of my favorite mushrooms for vitamin D. and 100 grams of this would give you all the vitamin D you need for the day. In fact, more than what you need. This is called hen. It's called maitake, but it also has a different name called hen in the woods. And 100 grams of this would give you 28 mcg, while some people only need 2.5 to 10 mcg of vitamin D a day.
What about
How much vitamin D?
2.5 to 10 mcg is what we
Okay.
need. In other countries, it can go up to 20 mcg. It's just that we are quite fortunate to have good amount of sunlight. But then again, if you're staying home a lot, you may want to increase your vitamin D intake. And this is a really good source. This is called maitake. You can find it in the supermarket.
what if it's shiitake? Because I mean that's a more common mushroom that most people use, right?
It has some vitamin D, but it is not as high. And you'll notice that mushrooms that are grown somewhere where there is sunlight, they tend to have more vitamin D than, say, a white button mushroom. A white button mushroom will have almost negligible amounts of vitamin D.
I see.
And what is the difference between vitamin D and, say, vitamin D3?
So vitamin D2 is typically from a vegetarian source, and vitamin D3 is from an animal source. It's always been believed that D3 tend to work better, but there are no studies to actually confirm the fact that D2 or D3, whichever, is better. So I would say have a combination, and then when you have time, go under the sun, get some natural sunlight, and that your body should be able to make vitamin D for you.
Okay. Got
Okay.
it.
All right. So on the Big Show TV, BB is going to be whipping something up for us, I think, in the air fryer.
Yes, that's right. So again, I'm not a big fan of deep frying, but some snacks are just better when they are crispy and has a deep fried texture. And so I fry it today to make a sweet potato wedges together with a nutritional yeast that is rich in B12.
All right. We can watch BB Chia in action on the Big Show TV. In the meantime, here's Rob Thomas, Lonely No More on 1FM 91.3. All right.
Right. So let me take a look. Okay, we still haven't spoken about vitamin C, but I think vitamin C is something that, most people have in their cupboard as a supplement. If not, you could also have some golden kiwi. One golden kiwi would give you all the vitamin C you need. But the king of vitamin C in fruits, I guess, is still the guava. So if you like, go for some guavas or golden kiwi. That should give you
I bet you people didn't know that. Everyone
guava,
thought
no, I
you
didn't
were
know.
going to pick up an orange or something like that. But yeah, I've heard that the guava has the most vitamin C.
Yeah.
I thought kiwi.
And I think it's a great fruit, and because it can be used in salads as well. It can also be used for pickling. So it is quite a versatile fruit, and it's very sturdy. You can keep it in the fridge and it lasts quite long. I guess it's a good pantry or fridge
Staple.
food.
At the
Yes,
most,
staple.
just sprinkle some sangboi powder over the guava. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna clear this, and then we can start making the very easy and delicious potato wedges, sweet potato wedges. Actually,
I'm about to buy myself an air fryer.
Are you really?
Yeah. I love frying my stuff, but
I'm surprised you don't already have an
Yeah.
air fryer.
no, I don't.
oops. Okay, we just leave this here. Oh, and I also haven't mentioned that if you're looking at having some fish in the house, you could also easily buy those that are already portioned out, and then you can freeze them, and so that you can always have some fish that is freshly or snap frozen in the fridge. This is a tuna.
Tuna, yeah.
Yeah, tuna.
Yeah, so you don't have to keep going out into the market to buy fish. You can buy something like that for convenience, and it tastes pretty good too. All right, so I'm just gonna clear this, give some space. And so this is a sweet potato. I have already washed it and used a brush to clean out all that dirt because I am going to retain the skin. We're going to eat the skin of the sweet potato. But there are people who shouldn't be taking these skin potato, or in fact potatoes, are those people who are trying to control their potassium intake because maybe they have kidney function that is not as well, that they need to reduce the amount of potassium they take. So I'm just going to cut them up into wedges.
Oh my God.
This one is a very tough sweet potato.
Be careful, huh?
That's why I'm
Finger.
panicking. boy.
It's so much easier if you're standing. Get a little bit more power. So nice sweet potato inside. Cut them into wedges. Or if you like to, you could also just slice them up. But I just want to replicate the wedges look. So it has to be somewhat in a triangular shape.
Ooh, there you go. It looks so nice. That's a big wedge.
Yes, that's a huge wedge. I noticed that if I cut them too small and put them in the air fryer, they get quite dry. And so I'm just going to, cut them into larger wedges.
Yeah.
And they will shrink, right? They will shrink.
Like everything, bigger is better.
Yes. Okay. I think with the sweet potato, if you can't find the purple skin ones, you could also just get the regular sweet potato. They are also very rich in vitamin A. Oops.
Oops. There, be careful.
Yeah, that's right.
Although if anything happens, the ratings will go up, but then I hope nothing like that happens.
This video might go viral.
What's one
Talking and cooking, yep. Nope, everything is fine.
Should check your fingers.
Too bad. I'm just going to drop them in a bowl. And when we use an air fryer, we need to give it a bit of help. You need to drizzle a little bit of oil in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to get it going a little bit. Or else it does get quite dry. But it would not be as greasy as if you used a deep fryer.
But I noticed you used olive oil. Huh?
Yes.
For people with tau piao you at home, can they also use that peanut oil?
Actually, peanut oil is one of the oils with the longest shelf life. So it stays quite sturdy. And yes, it is also considered a healthy oil. So peanut oil, yes, but not a blend, I would say. Want to go for the real good peanut oil.
Yeah. You guys remember tau piao you, right? That's the commercial.
jingle.
Yeah.
I remember the past cooking shows sometimes also include add a little bit of MSG, and it could be something that people will accept. But nowadays, you imagine you have a cooking show and you say, let's add a little bit.
No way, absolutely not.
Gonna cancel. Take a 3 minutes.
And try this nutritional yeast. You may never need to buy MSG again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so delicious.
It's very
I'm just
savory.
gonna add 2 teaspoons of that.
So
that
you can just eat it like that, huh?
Yeah, I just eat it like that, and
Wow.
Oh, do you really? Oh.
it's so tasty.
So this will melt? Or this will melt in the air fryer?
So it is flaky now. With a little bit of oil, it would turn a little bit pasty. But yesterday, what we did was we were trying to test out the recipe, but we also just ate a teaspoon of it just to see whether wow, it's so tasty. Okay, so a bit of nutritional yeast in here. We're just going to give it a nice toss. And in order to bring out a little bit more flavor, I also often have this at home. I'm not too sure if you've seen this before, like a onion and garlic powder.
I've seen
Yeah, so it's just so easy to, cook healthy. And you'll notice that nothing is really added. It's just dehydrated and made into powder. So a little bit of this garlic powder, onion powder.
I wish I could be bothered to cook like you, Bibi. I'll be a lot healthier.
But this is like such an easy thing. Literally, all you're doing is like cutting up the potatoes.
vegetables.
Yeah,
And just
that's
putting
it.
all that
It's
dry
like
stuff.
so easy.
To me, I'd rather be watching Netflix.
It's not even cooking. You're not even cutting like garlic and all that.
I'll deliver.
Everything is just dried. And I think so it takes about 15 minutes in an air fryer. So if you
Oh, wow.
prepare that, and then you can watch Netflix, and then ding,
And then it's ready.
It's ready.
Your sweet potato wedges.
Yeah. And a little bit of chili powder. I like
Yum.
it a little bit spicy. So I'm going to put that in and then give it a nice toss. It's already smelling like a bag of potato chips in front of me because
Oh,
of
yum.
yes, because of all that aromatics as well as the nutritional yeast. It's so good.
And the olive oil is helping to coat it as well, right? Without that, it'd be a bit hard.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so it helps to hold all the delicious seasoning.
Yum.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna buy an air fryer.
1 minute.
Okay. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop it inside the air fryer, and it's about 180 degrees for about 15 minutes. Some people might want to put it in a little bit longer depending on your air fryer. So about 20 minutes at most. So I'm just going to pop that in.
So nice, huh? Just like that.
Just like that.
And then washing it now?
No, there's a tray inside that you can remove, so it's easier.
It's easy to wash as well. Just like
Yeah.
a frying pan, yeah.
Air fryer?
Can you take the whole the drawer out?
Yeah,
Yes.
can.
You can, right? Okay.
This particular model, you can take the whole...
The whole thing out to wash.
Going back
Oh,
on
there you
air.
go.
So not a pain in the ass like a juicer.
No, juices are a bit hard. Yeah.
3,
Okay, going back on air.
2.
Starship! We built this city on rock and roll, baby. You tune into The Big Show and The Big Show TV, and our guest currently is our principal dietitian, the one and only Bibi Chia. Good morning, Bibi.
Hi, good morning, everybody.
I like your blouse, by the way.
Thank you. It's the cruise collection.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Cruising at home.
And Bibi, you've got what you've prepared in the air fryer right now. You're telling us it's sweet potato wedges, right?
That's
Did I miss out on anything else? Sweet potato wedges with something, right?
Yes. So, in order to give it that delicious flavor, I've used nutritional yeast. So, nutritional yeast is something that is, of course, nutritious, but it brings a lot of flavor to foods, almost umami, and tastes like cheese. So, I've used 2 teaspoons of that to marinate or coat the sweet potato together with onion powder, garlic powder, chili powder, and all these are ingredients that can be stored easily in your dry cupboard to help you also bring flavor to your dishes. And then just toss it together with some olive oil, and we're going to air fry it at 180 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. And that's it. You have homemade wedges.
Wow.
Yum. So, Bibi, just a question. You were using a garlic powder, and there's so many different powders that can be bought now. Is it any less nutritional than fresh garlic?
It can be, I would say, in terms of flavor, more powerful than the actual aromatic because it's so concentrated. Then again, there are certain nutrients that we lose from dehydrating, but a lot of it still retains in there, such as its special fibers. You eat garlic for its fiber content. It's still within the dehydrated version.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know.
Okay. And as always, we can see the final product on your socials, right, Bibi?
Yes, that's right. So I will post photos as well as the recipe on Food Tales with Bibi on Facebook and also on Instagram. I have my personal page, Bibi_dietitian as well. So please tune in, and the recipe and the nutritional content of why you should be eating these foods, it will be on it as well.
All right.
Fabulous.
Thank you so much, Bibi, for joining us today.
Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Have a great
Bye.
week ahead. Bye-bye. Up next, headline news and sports on The Big Show.
And we can say bye as well.
Well, we say bye.
All right, share the video, folks. Bye.